Welcome to Denver International Airport. I'm here for another trip report because today I'm going to Raleigh International Airport in North Carolina. I don't know the flight. I think it's 2771 to Chicago, and then I'll figure out the next flight from there.
Right here, no standard boarding, this checkpoint.
Report any unattended bags and suspicious behavior to the nearest airport.
Board here for all A, B, and C gates.
Federal regulation requires all individuals over the age of 2 to wear a face mask while at the airport. Thank you for your cooperation.
Board here for all A, B, and C gates.
Exit here for all A gates.
Becky found it, and like if you go with the house that they live in, you go across the street.
Please watch your step.
A train is arriving.
I am now at the Admirals Club at Denver International Airport. I'll be on American Airlines Flight 2771 to Chicago O'Hare International Airport. I have a layover of just over an hour there, and then I'll be on American Airlines Flight 3528 to Raleigh Durham International Airport. I'll be landing at 3:50 p.m. Eastern Time if everything goes to plan. So, yeah. Apparently the boarding time is 7:25 for the flight departure at 8. Normally it's 30 minutes, but now it's 35, so don't know what's going on there. I think it's because people are always late. I now join you from the boarding air gate A43, where my flight's departing 2771 to Chicago O'Hare. The aircraft is November 959. I think it's Alpha November. Yeah. Anyways, if you've ever been to Denver, you know that, Americans board at the end of A concourse, but guess what? A43 isn't one of Americans' assigned gates. Kind of funny, because you're on the travelators to head all the way to the end, and the gate was at it wasn't near there, so it's funny. I now join you from gate A43, where American Airlines Flight 2771 departs. Our aircraft is November 959 Alpha November. It's at gate A43, right? You've ever been to Denver. A43 isn't assigned to American. We're gonna head down to the American assigned gates. It's gate A53, I think? A53 to A59, I don't remember. But until I saw Chicago O'Hare on the travelator, from the side of the travelator, and then you had to double back to the gate, because it's towards the center of the concourse. Interesting, so yeah, boarding our flight soon, but yeah.
glad you're here. This flight is on its way to one of our many destinations across the globe, made possible by our dedicated team members who all do it for one reason: you. That's why your safety and well-being are so important to us. Let's go through some in-flight instructions so we can get you safely on your way. See your safety card for more details on how to use it. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are at each seat. It's our honor to care for you on your journey. If you have any questions, please refer to your safety card or ask any of the crew members as they do their final cabin check. And as always, let us know if there's anything we can do to make your time with us more enjoyable.
Now it is time for a review of this first class seat, and yes, I am in a bulkhead row this time, so that's gonna be fun. So, the seat is basically the same, you know, table and outside armrest, storage compartment and inside armrest with the power outlet there, and that table you can store your drinks. I do have a pretty decent amount of legroom. It's just knee space though. Your feet don't really have that much space. So, yeah. In front of you got a literature pocket. I had a air sickness bag, safety information card, and in-flight entertainment brochure. And of course, there is a lack of an IFE screen because they removed those from 737s recently. That kind of sucks. For my drink, I got a glass of Sprite, and yes, it came in a glass this time, and thus I couldn't get a shot of pouring it, unfortunately. And I was also offered a fruit platter, which is, well, it's interesting. It also came plated this time. Like, my last meal wasn't, and the before that was, so kind of inconsistent these days. It came with some yogurt, which I didn't really eat. It came with granola, which because I don't eat yogurt, I literally drank it out of the bag. And the fruit itself, it was some melon, pineapple, cantaloupe, strawberries, and blueberries. The run-of-the-mill for a fruit platter. And we've landed at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. My first time in Chicago in almost 5 years now, so that's kind of fun. Just over an hour for a connection, so gotta go make that, I guess. And now we're about to board our flight to Raleigh. Gotta board now. Oh wow. Now.
We're getting the problem straightened out. So we're going to go ahead and deplane. So everybody needs to take their stuff with them. At this point, I do not know that we have another aircraft assigned, but they're not going to torture you by keeping you on board any longer.
We've had to deplane. Still in Chicago after spending about an hour and a half in the aircraft. The time is 1:30 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 2:30 p.m. Central. And that means that the flight is, I'm trying to think of this, okay? Bear with me. An hour and 40 late. We must deplane. We're gonna stay here forever, I guess, because they don't have another aircraft.
Please pause for a moment to give your attention to the flight attendants. Carry-on items should be stowed either overhead or under the seat in front of you. To prepare for departure, close your tray table and place your seat in the full upright position. We will be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff. Individual reading light controls are overhead. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
Well, Lawler for one.
Now it is time for a review of this seat on the E175LR. The tray table is always in your right side armrest on these aircraft, which, I don't know, kind of annoys me sometimes. It lacks symmetry, and the table folds out in front of you. This table was particularly dirty, and so, Envoy staff, that sucks. I just generally don't like these tray tables because they're so annoying to use. The issue is, they don't slide in. They rotate all the way into the seat, unlike the Kodiak seats on the mainline aircraft. The legroom is nice, but I didn't have a bag under my seat this time, so that needs to be considered. And there's a small little table in the armrest because, well, we all love American Airlines. And in the seat back pocket is an air sickness bag, a safety information card, and an in-flight entertainment brochure. After a delay of nearly 3 hours, welcome to North Carolina. We're at Raleigh-Durham International Airport. So that brings a wrap to my travel day. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week for another episode of the RTD, and part 2 of this video will be coming out in 2 weeks' time. Thanks.